It's no secret that Honduras is a struggling country, but it may not be obvious as to why Legacy of Hope Foundation works exclusively here. When evaluating need based on three main areas, family disintegration, poverty, and violence, Honduras quickly stands out against the vast majority of countries in the Western Hemisphere. Honduras is a country of just less than 3 million children, but 170,000 of these children, or about 5.7%, are considered orphans. By comparison, there are almost 75 million children in the United States, with 400,000 considered orphans, or just over 1/2 of 1%. The World Bank's two primary indexes for measuring poverty are the percentage of people earning less than $3.10 per day and less than $1.90 per day. Over 37% of Hondurans earn less than $3.10 per day, while a staggering 21.4% earn less than $1.90 per day. By comparison, the World Bank does not even measure these two indexes for the United States. These two statistics make Honduras the poorest country in Latin America. Perhaps Honduras is most known for violence. Based on the number of murders per capita, Honduras ranks behind only El Salvador as the most violent country in the world. This ranking stems mostly from gang-related violence in urban areas. In fact, Honduras' two largest cities, San Pedro Sula and Tegucigalpa, ranked number 2 and number 6 respectively in the world for murders per capita. But there is hope for this country. At Legacy of Hope Foundation, we are developing holistic solutions to caring for orphans and vulnerable children in Honduras, focused on family-style care and preservation of biological families. Our foster and transitional care programs employ best practices, but sometimes produce slow or limited short-term results. However, we've seen tremendous growth in our Centro de Paso Crisis Care Center, which provides a unique approach to short-term emergency care. There is no shortage of children's homes in Honduras. However, only 2 operate dedicated crisis care facilities, taking in children of all ages for just a few days while permanent placements can be located. Of these 2 options, Legacy of Hope Foundation's Centro de Paso is the only privately run facility and the only one serving the western mountain region of Honduras. So far in 2016, approximately 150 children have come through child services in this region. Over 110 of them have been with our Centro de Paso, accounting for nearly 75% of all children in crisis. Oftentimes, we are focused to turn children away due to capacity issues. That's why, as part of our year-end capital campaign, we are looking to open a second facility to handle some of the longer-term placements. The goal is to accept 100% of all emergency child placements in Western Honduras in 2017. When you give to Legacy of Hope Foundation, it's important to know that your donation is being used responsibly. Our current operating budget is around $200,000. Approximately 75% of that is dedicated to our programs and services. About 20% of the budget goes into management and overhead expenses, with less than half of that going to executive compensation. The remaining 5% goes into our fundraising efforts. Quality, holistic care is our first priority, but we strive to do so cost-effectively. We maintain a child-to-caregiver ratio of 3:1 at all times, provide 3 balanced meals and 2 healthy snacks each day, raise the children in modern secure housing, and provide daily educational and spiritual enrichment. Even at this level, we are able to care for infants for less than $10 per child per day, and older children for around $6 per child per day. As you can see, in much the same way a business evaluates return on investment based on profitability, we analyze ROI based on quality of care and maximum impact from cost efficiency. But we also add one more aspect, which is reinvestment. Much of our year-end capital campaign goal is to expand our existing sustainability projects. By growing and raising our own food and eventually selling surplus and even cash crops, such as coffee, we will be able to reduce our outside dependency and multiply the impact of financial gifts that we receive. We want you to feel confident knowing that your contribution has significant impact both now and in the future.